I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on. You can stunt if you want, and your ass get rolled on. Innocent in my head, like a baby born dead. Destination heaven. Sit and politic with passengers from 9/11. The Lord's blessing leave me lyrically inclined. Shit, I don't even have to try to shine. God, the seamstress, the tailor pitted my pain. I got scripted in my brain. I could spit at your dame. Out the good book. Take a good look. 50 fear no man, warrior, swinging swords like Conan. Picture me, pen in hand, writing rhymes and knowing the source of quoted. When I die, they say a genius wrote it. I grew up with my pops, doesn't make me bitter. I call cases copped out, doesn't make me a quitter. In this world, I'm similar to a squirrel looking for a slut with a nice butt to get a nut. If I get shot, my phone will stop ringing again. The industry ain't friends. They know how to. Yeah. All right, let's go. Tell you what, yeah. See me? I'm a sick, ill old man. That's where I am right now, yeah? I'm sick, ill, old. My buddy just smashed it up. I can't shake off this. I don't know if I've got corona, you know. I don't know, I mean, I'm gonna have to do this corona test, bro. I really don't know. Big up Marks, big up Leon Figures, big up, big up, big up. So yeah, man. I mean, it's all about the Conroy Ben, the Conroy Ben, the Conor Ben. Yeah. hmm Yeah, I like that 50 joint. I like that 50 joint. You know what I mean? That was 10. That was 10, yeah, sure. Yeah, see 50 Cent, before we start, man. See the reason I like that verse he did there? Because he wasn't talking about guns selling crack or women. It was creative, like it was creative. It was a more esoteric side of his rhyme. I think like in his prime, he should have done more raps like that. Should have done more raps like that. But it takes guts in it to break away from shoot 'em up, bang bang, I sell crack and fight this, that, and this and that, and I got beef with that. He should have done more of them bars. But then again, in saying that, he had a magnificent career, and he still, I mean, if he wanted to go back to rap, he still could. So it is what it is. But yo, Conor Benn said, I am thankful that after incredibly challenging 2 years, the National Anti-Doping Panel has finally cleared me of any wrongdoing. What does that mean exactly? You mean your suspension is over? They didn't say, oh, you was innocent. You better should have been there, Connor, I think. I'm waiting for what Ukad has to say. This past 24 months has unquestionably been the toughest fight of my life. A roller coaster period, which within the WBC had already decided that I was innocent. And the National Anti-Doping Panel decided in the first instance there was no case to answer and I was free to fight. Well, we all know that. Look, the British Boxing Board of Control and UKAD, they had to make a point. They couldn't let Conor just walk straight back in, even though the National Anti-Doping Panel, you know, are not normally over. I mean, they're not normally overruled. They're not normally overruled. You know, it is what it is. As someone who is so passionate about boxing and an advocate for clean sport, I hope I have been cleared. I hope not. I hope now I've been cleared. It can be understood why I've maintained my innocence so strongly throughout. As the man of God, I bear no ill will to UKAD or the British Boxing Board of Control. We have shared ambition of a clean sport, and I look forward to reconciling with the board and moving forward together. Indeed, indeed. Says Conor Benn. Indeed. Okay. I think there's more to this statement, you know. I think there's more to this statement. Right. Hope you're doing well out there. I mean, I hope you're doing better than me. I hope you're doing better than me. Right. It's funny, like talking to you guys, I feel a bit better now. I mean, I feel a little better. I'm not even gonna lie. I actually feel a bit better talking to you guys. Okay. I would like to thank my fans that have stood by me. Your support has never and will never go unnoticed. And of course, my friends and family, all of whom have displayed an unwavering belief in me. Only with the strength of all this support have I made it through. I would like to also thank Matrim and Everlast. Everlast? Is that a sponsorship? Hey, lucky, see? You're lucky you had a sponsorship to ride through you, ride with you, not ride through you, pause, to ride with you through this situation here. Everlast is their steadfast support ensured that I can see the process through to a full conclusion. I've stayed disciplined and focused despite the challenges faced, which is testament to my desire to be great. I'm relieved to finally close this chapter and excited to get back in the ring and realize my ultimate potential. Who wants it next? Indeed, who wants it next is what Conor is asking. And that's what we want to know. You know what I mean? That's what we want to know. Who's Conor asking to fight? Now, there were some names he'd mentioned. He mentioned a few names. A few names mentioned. Who were they? They were on Twits, weren't they? He mentioned a few names on Twits. He didn't mention them by name, obviously. Some of them were kind of mentioned by name. Satsuma Head, that has to be Eubank. Javapalumpa is Javante Davis. Errol Spence, didn't have a nickname for him. And Devin Diddy Haney. Ah, okay. Yeah. I tell you what, man, he'll have no shortage of dance partners. You know what I mean? I'd like to see him fight Ryan Garcia. It'll be Ryan's left hook against Conor's right hand. That'd be a really good fight. That's the fight I'd like to see is Ryan. I don't want to. I'll watch the Eubank fight, no doubt, but I'd rather see him fight Ryan. That'd be a really good fight. A really good fight, that one. You know? Let's see what the response is before my adrenaline wears off and I'm start crying and bitch and all over the place like a bitch with this sickness. The Hideout, good evening to you, Big Man Beats. Big yourself up, The Hideout. Marks, big up, yep, 50 Cent. Positive Poke is live, big up. Afternoon, Leon Figures, big up. Wayne Fitness. Finally, we can move on, innit? Yeah, hopefully so, man. Hopefully so. Leon, them lingering illnesses need to be looked at, Beats. Us men like to ignore our bodies when they are calling for help. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You are right. You are right, Leon. You are right. I should really go and get a COVID check because it's been like bedridden business, man. You know what I mean? But I don't. Well, I'm saying it's cold. It's not cold because I've been able to go out and I'll go to the shop. I can't like forget long walks or stuff. I can't do long walks, but I've been able to like get out around the corner and stuff. You know what I mean? Marks, you're not the only one, Beat. Sickness and cold go together like rice and stew. The Hideout, the track was an ode to Ghetto Quran. Yeah, Ghetto Quran, Power of the Dollar. I heard someone, who was it again? You're one of them sons of mobsters, or what do you mean? Like, what? So you're a son of a mobster that makes you a hip hop expert? He tried to say the Power of the Dollar was a trash album. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it. You know what I mean? You sound like a youngster. I mean, like a stupid youngster as well. No disrespect to anyone young on the board, but you sounded silly. You sounded silly when you said that. Sealess Grace. Conor Benn blatantly cheated. I hate boxing sometimes. Okay. Well, he's done his ban. What more do you want him to do? Huh? Sort of a silent ban. Well, it's not a silent ban, Rob, because we knew he was suspended. It's not a silent. Does it? I've been trying to explain to a silent ban, Rob, is when me or you don't know the ban is happening. Okay, the silent ban is no one, not even the media, have put it out. That's the silent bans, and they've happened, right? Where people, I'm injured, take 6 months off for a year. Silent ban. That's what a silent ban is. Hide that. Conor definitely been serving an unannounced ban. No, incorrect. Right? Ukad, didn't you see what Ukad did? Right? They overturned the National Anti-Doping Panel's decision. That's why he can't fight. That's not unannounced. They've just let him go now. If it was a silent ban, there would be no announcement that he's free to fight. Come on, guys, let's get together now. That's what a silent ban is. That's what a silent ban is. Ask Johnny Nelson or Spencer Fearon. They'll tell you. They'll tell you. Philip Anza. Big up, Philip. The hideout. You could do with a nice bowl of Nigerian assorted meat pepper soup right now. Yeah, could do actually. It's weird you say that. Yeah, I mean, I've got some jollof rice in the fridge and chicken. Yeah. You know, made for me by my people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've got some I mean, I want cooking, man. Yeah. Got some jollof rice and chicken, bro. Oh, my homeboy and his wife bought me some food. Yeah. Bought me some food, bro. How you dealing with? I still got some left. Yeah. Good to have good friends, isn't it? It's good to have good friends. Philip Anza, he said, I just had some jollof rice. Yeah. Okay, the Nigerian pepper soup is the cure for all cold-related symptoms. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, I've been hitting like the ginger, boiling up ginger and all that business, garlic, this, that, turmeric, boil up nothing. Drink. It has helped. It has helped a little. You know what I mean? And I was also told that you might just be very tolerant. Just because you're able to function a little better with COVID than others, it doesn't mean you haven't got it. You know what I mean? So I really should check. I really should check it, but you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like. I just don't like. Leon was right, man. I should go check about things more, but I just don't. I know what I mean? I hate doctors, man. Can't stand them. Yeah, man. Okay, I'm looking for some social media on Conor and your man Conor Benn. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll go. I think we'll go to boxing social. Yeah, see, the mirror, you've got it right. The Conor Benn claims he has been cleared of cheating. And why do you see? You make trouble for yourself. You know what I mean? You see, when you come out saying that, right? That's when people screw you up. Why did you come out? Why do you just like, okay, I'm cleared to fight, right? Because when you do that, people say, "Oh, we're going to teach you a lesson." We didn't actually say that. And that's when they come and teach you a lesson, and say, "Nah." Like when you went on Piers Morgan, you do stupid shit, bro. Conor does stupid crap, man. Do stupid crap. You know what I mean? I hope you, to be honest, man, fight Ryan Garcia, bro. Fight Ryan. Have a little tune-up and call out Ryan. Fight Ryan. You know what I mean? People talking about the Matchroom versus Golden Boy 5 versus 5. Boots Ennis versus Ryan Garcia. Like Ryan Garcia, man, stop it. And then when my guy hospitalizes Ryan, oh, bullied him, man, bullied Ryan. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Yeah? Don't listen to Two Tone, the superstar, whatever he is. He'll have you believing that Ryan Garcia is flipping Alexis Arguello or someone. Where do these people pop up from saying they know anything about boxing? Who are they? Who are they? What What are they under? What are they under, rude boy? What are they under? Leon figures. No, I can walk, Leon, but I just like it's like it's getting better. 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 I can walk. I can walk, but I just think it's a COVID thing. It just seems like the symptoms are kind. But then again, how would I know? I mean, need to actually. There's no point in me guessing like I'm a doctor. I should go. I need to go sort it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mark says ginger, turmeric, garlic, lemon, and honey every day, not just when you're sick. Prevention is better than cure. Let me take my own advice. Yeah, but you see what happens, right? When you take it every day, all them, right? What happens is you get immune to it. Yeah. Eventually, you get immune, and the properties that are very therapeutic and very useful in healing yourself, they're not as effective if you take it every day. Um, but yeah, I definitely drink. I have turmeric a lot. I have turmeric a lot in my smoothies. I have ginger quite a lot, and I eat a lot of raw onions. You know what I mean? I'm getting better though. I'm getting better, so you know what I mean. I'm getting a little better. Marks, who is admiring, sack the PR team. I don't know why he says stupid crap like that. He's an idiot. Toby says, hope you're feeling better soon, Beats. Me too. Kieran, he said, I had the same thing for 2 weeks. Phew, flipping hell, man. The hideout. Boots will munch up on Ryan like a Tesco free meal deal. Feed Khabib. Beats, how old are you? I started listening to you way back when I was 21. I'm 33 now. I am 56 years of age and proud of it. Yeah. Kieran Malcolm. It's a viral thing that's going around. It is, you know. And you see me, right? When I go in them supermarkets, you see people cough with their mouth open. Listen. Anyway, I was slapped the flipping tape. Anyway, cough right on you, you know. What's the matter? You aren't dead? What is the matter with you? Cover your mouth, brethren. Oh, sister, cover your mouth. You're coughing all about the place. Jesus. You know what I mean? Yeah, seriously, Jesus. Jesus, stop me doing anything stupid. Yeah, seriously. I don't cough on people like that. When I'm coughing, I've always got either a tissue or I've got my hand covering my mouth. I cough or I sneeze or whatever. These people are all over the place. Me see our next man in the shop. I mean, cough right upon the flipping food itself, you know, right? And I looked at him like, are you serious, brethren? People have forgot that bit. Oh, poor boy. Kieran, he says, I work on building sites, and let's just say the non-Brits don't know how to cover their mouths when they cough. Yes, you know what I mean. See what you said? It's true. But I'm not going to repeat it, Kieran, because people say it's offensive. What you said, exact word for word, is what you said is true. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Phil Larkin, he says, yes, Beats, get well soon. I would pay money for Ben versus Garcia. Yeah. Feed Khabib. Oh, 56. Good to see you are health conscious. A lot of men in that age group wait until something serious happens to stop bad habits. You know something? I'll tell the story, actually. I was in the supermarket just the other week, and there's a kid, an Irish kid. He doesn't recognize me, but I recognize him because we used to go to school and we're in the same year. And what I'm telling is the absolute truth, no lies. This is the absolute truth. I see him in the supermarket. I know he's an alcoholic. And when I come out of the supermarket, I get on my bike. But before I get on my bike, I take out my mineral water to drink some mineral water. This guy stops at the corner of the store, and you can see him like in the holding, like where there's a shelter. And he takes out a bottle of liquor at the same. I said, that's just crazy. Like, I don't know, man. Life is very cryptic to me. I'm just looking at. We're the same age. I take out a bottle of water, mineral water to drink. You take out your bottle of drink wrapped in the black plastic bag he had. I don't know if he bought it out of the store or he had it before. Drinking the alcohol. And it's just like, it's crazy. And do you know this kid, yeah? Skinny kid. Tall, skinny kid. When we was to go to school, this kid, Irish kid, could throw the javelin like a mofo. Skinny, but he had good leverage. He used to be able to toss that javelin like anything. But now, he's just a beaten up dude. He just like defeated. Just alcohol. Sad. It was just sad. And the weird thing is, I'm drinking the mineral water, and he doesn't see me. I see him, and I'm drinking mineral water. He goes to the alcohol from his black. It's just weird thing. And it just makes you think, boy, you just got to stick with what you're doing, man. Innit? You got to stick with what you're doing. Whatever works for you, stick with it. And if you can learn other things to improve your health, stick with it. You know, just keep it going. It's crazy. Feed Khabib says alcohol is the devil for real. You know why it's the devil? Because they make it legal. And a lot of people think, oh, because the government have made it legal, I can drink a whole lot of it because it's legal. It's not. You know what a lot of people are dumb enough to think? They think that alcohol, right, is safer than weed, coke, heroin, this, that, and it's not. It's not. Yeah? I can name family members who got buried unalive by alcohol. Mental illness via alcohol. Obviously, I'm not going to name them. I can name them. Friends, people who I grew up with. Yeah. Madness. Alcohol. And hey, listen, it's good in moderation. It's good in moderation. Yeah. If you can have a couple of, just a couple though. Some people think, oh, I'll have one every day. If you can have maybe a couple of red wines with your food a week, with a dinner, that's all good, right? You can have one beer or couple, maybe two a week or whatever. It's all good, yeah? Well, that's why it doesn't have the stigma, don't you? It's because it's legal. Because that's why it doesn't have the stigma, because it's legal. Yeah. Leon, he says, I've almost completely gone off alcohol. It's poison. I used to enjoy a drink or two a few times a year, but seeing too many drunkards and it's put me right off. Yeah, it does, man. It does. And I tell you what, right? What they don't tell you is it probably cost the NHS more than any other substance that's being abused. Yeah? You go to the A&E Friday weekend, full of drunks. Full of drunks. Yeah. It's one thing they don't like talking about. They missed that that one out. You know what I'm saying? They missed that one out. Full of drunks. Yeah, see? Conor Benn versus Ryan Garcia could be in the 5 versus 5. They're talking about, I don't think Oscar's discussing it because, you know, Oscar just, you know what I mean? Oscar's just a lame, man. Just so lame. Oscar was just lame. You know what I mean? And I tell him to his face, if he slapped me down, fair enough, because he's a boxer, so I probably could call him. But if I saw Oscar, I'd say, Oscar, you're lame. Do you know that? I would tell Oscar, you're lame. I would tell Oscar is one. I would tell Oscar, you're a lame. You're a lame. Yeah. You and your clapback nonsense. You're a lame. You used to be a very good fighter, an excellent fighter, but right now you're a waste man. You're a lame. But yeah, let me put some light on, man, because it's getting dark in here. Let me put some light on. Yeah. See? I mean, like, I don't do all that nonsense, man. I don't do all that nonsense, bro. Barboza, Catterall. That could be one fight. 5 versus 5. And then they were saying Boots versus Ryan Garcia. No. They're trying to say, oh, Ortiz needs a bigger name than Boots. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Boots and Ortiz is the fight you make. Not Boots versus, what, a 154? Boots is going to move up soon. Stevenson versus Sabeda. That's a good one. Then they were trying to pair off Ortiz with Madrimov. No, yeah, Ortiz versus Madrimov. But they were trying to say Madrimov is not a big enough name for Ortiz. Get out of here, bro. And then they tried to make Ortiz versus Benn. It's weird, like man. I mean, but they're trying to, but Nez from the Boxing Voice was trying to say Eddie is trying to save Conor Benn, which you mean it's a fair argument. Trying to save Conor Benn for Eubank, and they wanted Ramirez versus what's his name, the winner out of what was it versus Barboza. Ramirez versus no. Oh, the winner out of Ramirez and Barboza to fight Catterall. Yeah. Ramirez should be from, but then again, that Irish kid got stiffed, man. Remember that Barboza against the Irish kid? They stiffed him on the scorecards, like shamelessly. Cesard, he says, Wagwan beats my brother. What was for lunch today? I had porridge, bro. I had porridge. That's why I had porridge. Dan, it's correlated to having a good time and enjoying yourself embedded into the culture. When it was made illegal in the States, they made moonshine, which was even worse. Yeah. But it depends where they made the moonshine. Some people you have to make it like where they make good moonshine, apparently. But yeah. James, Oscar is not going to allow that to happen. Oscar doesn't want to work with Eddie. He said Eddie doesn't have any fights to do 5 versus 5. Well, it might. See, the thing is, it's not really optional for him because he's took Turkey's money. And basically, to get Turkey's money, Turkey will have to approve his fights to get on the Riyadh stage, or if the Riyadh card takes place in America, Turkey will have to approve it. And if he doesn't give Turkey what he wants, we'll see. Just get left out of the equation. H from the UK. Alcohol is a serious thing. Only thing which will make a neat tink. Say he's a man. Okay. Feed, he says, I watched Oscar's documentary a long time ago. Very sad seeing his demise. A functioning addict who still managed to do great things. You know what was pretty sad, man? Is I watched Oscar the other day in the build up to Pacquiao, to the Pacquiao fight, and how measured he was and controlled. A lot of it you could say was his media image, perhaps, but at the same time, Just a totally different person. Totally different person. A lot of it, he probably wouldn't want to admit it, is the punishment he's took in the ring. You know what I mean? It affects a lot of people, your punishment, in a bad way, in a really bad way. It's a dangerous sport, man. Kieran Malcolm, he said he's 36, and after Xmas, I haven't had a drop since Xmas. I will never touch it again. No drugs either. I'm training hard for the Manchester half marathon next year. That's good. That's good. That's a good goal. That's a very good goal. Johnny is on one. He said, I'm the same age as you, Beats. It's all starts falling to bits after age 50. You've got to keep on top of your habits, innit? Yeah, yeah. Keep your body moving. Drink that water. 100%. H from the UK say, Beats is good. Boots is good. But his defense is iffy. Ortiz needs to watch his health, in my opinion. Yeah. Boots doesn't have a great defense, like you're saying. And what you're saying with Ortiz's health should be a concern. I don't see someone being on the sick table for as long as he has beaten Boots. You know what I mean? I don't see it. H from the UK. As soon as I seen Conor Benn start improving, I thought he was on PEDs. All athletes are on something, in my opinion. That's a popular take from a lot of people, and I can't prove it, but you could well be right. Saad, he says, porridge very healthy. What's for dinner? Jollof rice and chicken. Jollof rice and chicken. Kieran, man, I hope it was cornmeal. No, I didn't have no cornmeal, man. Oats porridge, man. It was oats, but it's still good. Still good. I haven't had cornmeal for a little while now, you say it. Saad, do you think, do I rate Tank? Yes, I know he ducks fighters, but in your opinion, does he beat Shakur? T.O. and Haney. It's hard to say because I'm not impressed by his competition. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. There's a reason why he won't fight none of them, isn't it? You know what I mean? And part of that is because they know he's not a well beater. That's the only reason you wouldn't have fought stiffer competition. So it's hard to say. But his fan base, they will tell you that he's the greatest thing ever. And not be honest about the level of opposition he's faced. You know what I mean? Ulix Games, what's good, Beats? Yeah, what's good? Big up. Leon, he says he's 44 and will do a Hackney half marathon next year. Gave up smoking over 3 years ago. And I'm now working out 4 to 5 days a week. Yeah, that's good, man. Getting rid of that smoking habit is definitely the way to go as well. Johnny's on one. Boots is nowhere near active enough. His best years slipping away. I'd like to see him fight Virgil before both of their primes slip away and one of them gets defeated. You know what I mean? Sassad, he said, women's boxing is so dead. I hate it. Whoa, literally with a passion. They are boring and they should stick to their craft. I'm happy. There are no more ring girls. Not everything needs to be said. Since when wasn't there ring girls? There's ring girls at Frank Warren's card, maybe not in Saudi. But since when was there's ring girls at Matchroom cards? It's not being, and listen, that's not being sexualized, man. That's not sexualized. Yeah? The girls are coming out there, bringing the ring cards out. It's a tradition in boxing, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's all right. It's not that's not sex. It's not sex. I can see in how some people's head they might be thinking, whatever, but it's not sex. Yeah, it's not sex. Manning Singh, yes, Beats. I would like Dubois versus Ajit Cavalier. I will let AJ versus Miller for a run out. Yes. So some matchups. Leon Figures, Top Rank had Ring Boys, if I remember. What utter rubbish. Yeah, Frank Warren refused to do it. And listen, let me tell you this now, right? I'll warn any of them. You put any Ring Boys, right, on the cards I'm paying for a subscription, I'm canceling that bad boy right now. I'm canceling. Yeah? Don't, no. Don't do it. I'm canceling. Yeah? Either emit all of it or leave it as it is. But don't bring no boys out there. Yeah? Don't bring no boys out there thinking they're whatever. Don't bring them out there. Yeah? And look, I have no problem with the alphabet people or people who want to do what they're doing. Just keep it one Canada. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. I don't want to see it. It's going to spoil my evening's viewing. It's going to spoil my viewing. H from the UK. Women boxing is all right at amateur level. There's a blonde Eastern Euro girl at the pro level. At pro level, who is cold. I like some women's boxing, man. Like I'm looking forward to Taylor Serrano. I enjoyed Michaela Mayor versus Sandy Ryan. There's not going to be no rematch for some reason, and that really did my head in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Manny Singh says, yeah, Ring Boys is wild. Yeah, it's just yeah, come on, man. Yeah, Mark, straight delete. Yeah, straight delete like that, bro. Straight delete. Now, and I'm not going to be, protesting and angry. No, I'm just going to cancel. That's all. I'm just move on. I just cancel it and move on. Big up, Tone. He says, Ring Boys laughing. Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah. Feed Khabib. Ring Boys brought to you by Kelly Maloney. It's just Bruce Gass. What's up, Bruce? Big up, Bruce. Aaron Daly, there's still ring card girls at all the shows. If you attend live, they just don't show the girls on TV. Oh. Ulix Games, this ain't tennis. Don't need ring boys. Laughing out loud. It's just. Anyway, let me not stay on that. You know what I'm saying? Let me not stay on that because they'll try and unalive your channel. So let me just stay on that. You know what I mean? It's not that important, is it? Okay. After years of legal back and forth, the Conor Benn debacle appears to have finally come to its conclusion. And Eddie Hearn will be beaming with delight. Yeah, Eddie will be like, oh, yeah, pound note, mate. Pound note. Big shows. Cleared of any wrongdoing. What does that mean, though? It could be actually true, though. Because they've got the 56-page dossier, and they went for it. Maybe it's, I don't know. That could be just what they've agreed to. It don't mean that he's not dirty, but that could be just what they've agreed to. We're going to clear you. I don't know. I'll wait for UCAD, but UCAD are not obliged to make a statement, and they probably won't make a statement either, or the board. Yeah. I don't think he can beat Chris Eubank. I don't see, like, if Chris really works on his jab during training camp, I don't see how Conor gets past it. How does Conor get past the jab? When he does get past it, he could do damage. Don't get me wrong, but how does he get past it? But then again, Chris doesn't have a prolific jab like that, does he? Not a prolific boxer. But he should have enough on his jab to control the majority of the bout. during the build-up. Conor tested for clomiphene. Yeah, man. He didn't help himself the way he handled the case, did he? You know what I mean? He wouldn't give the board the dossier and the information he had, and went on Piers Morgan, started crying and that's what he's a stroppy. He's a stroppy kid, isn't it? A stroppy kid at times, man. Yeah. His first fight would definitely be in Britain, unless they're going to pay him a whole load of money to go over the pond. He's going to definitely be fighting in Britain next year. Yeah, they're just arranging that now. Chris Eubank must be like, yes, because he was beholden to that fight, man. He had nowhere to go. Talking about Canelo, he screwed up that fight. You know what I mean? Screwed up the Johnny Beck fight. Screwed up the Shiraz money. There's only one fight for him after you do all that, and that's Conor Benn. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's as big as. Listen, I tell you what, a lot of us are saying we don't want to see it. I don't really want to see it, but I think by the time that they start promoting it, I'll get involved. I'll get sucked in. I'm definitely going to buy the pay. Even though I'm saying all that, I'm buying the pay-per-view. I would definitely buy the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's a £25 pay-per-view. It's not for a world title. So Eddie better beware of that. You try to charge 25, you know what I mean? I might have to go look for the fire stick, rude boy. Look for the fire stick. Where y'all say? Where the fire stick crew there? You know what I'm saying? Fire stick that bad boy. You know what I mean? Try and extort man out of their ducats. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bruh. Mm-mm. Yeah, man. Today cleared me of any wrongdoing. Oh, not Ukad. He's saying the National Anti-Doping Panel. People have got to watch what they're reading. Yeah. What he's saying is correct. The National Anti-Doping Panel has today cleared me of any wrongdoing. Oh, hold on. So you haven't been cleared? Hey, people, he has not been cleared. All right, let me get this right. He has been cleared by the Anti-Doping Panel. But what happened the last time the Anti-Doping Panel cleared him? It was challenged by Ukad and the Boxing Board of Control. So, yo, Conor, man, he's not cleared. He's not cleared until Ukad and the board accept that the National Anti-Doping Panel has cleared him. So he is free. He is free. I'm doubting. Ukad hasn't cleared him. He hasn't been cleared by Ukad. The National Anti-Doping Panel are clearing him. Ah. He's cleared, Karma. He's cleared, but if Ukad or the board challenge him, then we're back in the same space we were. You know what I mean? Can they challenge twice, though? Marks, doesn't matter who's cleared him. He needs to know there's a time to keep your mouth shut. He's got such... He can't help himself, man. He can't... You know what it is? He can't help himself. Big up Jimmy General. I hope we are all in good health. Indeed, indeed. I hope everyone's in good health. I really do. You know what I mean? It's Karma said the boxers are the ring boys sometimes. Oh dear. Tom said as long as Kelly Maloney isn't a ring girl, it's all good. Let me tell you this, yeah. I'm still looking for that Wu-Tang lyric, right? And they said something scary like men in dresses. I can't remember the lyric. But I'll tell you, the most scary thing in the world is a dude who tries to be a WOMAN and fails miserably, and it looks terrifying. You're scared. You know when your heartbeat stops, you have to recharge your heart. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. You're like, no, no, no. You know, you remember Jordan, glamour model. She used to date Alex Reed. I never forget. I picked up the paper and I see Alex Reed cross-dressed, and oh, Jesus Lord, Jesus, nah, 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 nah. That shit, ah, Tone said he works with one. Whoa. The beauty of the pencil. Ben really can't help himself. Yeah, he's like irrational. As a man of God, I bear no ill will towards Ukad. I don't think the board are going to challenge this one, though. And you see, he's deleted the post. He's deleted the post from his IG. Where did he delete it? But he's kept it on his IG story. Why he chose to do that is anyone's guess. Eddie Hearn probably told him, or his management told him, yo, you need to take that down. You need to take it down. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Conor, man. Conor, you're a mess, bro. You're a mess. Okay. They still want to put this Eubank fight on, man. Boxing, boxing is a business. Sorry, it's horrible to say, keep saying that. You know why it's horrible to say? I don't make a penny out of keep saying it's a business. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit like I have any flipping stake. But that's all it is. But boxing is a hustle, man. Boxing is a hustle. You know, football is a business, but the business stays where the business is. Boxing, the hustling and the boxing are never too far away from each other. Yeah, they've been trying to make that Lord fight for nearly. This to be on the 5th year since 2022. When was it? When did he get? When was it? 2023 or 2022? It was 2022, I'm sure, when he got suspended. It was 2022. Wow. Leon Figure says Jordan said he wanted to dress as a WOMAN while they were getting busy, and that was too much for her. Oh gosh. Hey, listen, man. I ain't here to put no one out there. You know what I'm saying? Deny someone out they want to live, but that is scary, man. That's scary looking at that. That's scary. Marks, what's wrong with that Conor? What? I don't get him, man. Don't understand him. Let me look at the thing. I'm gonna look at the start of the letter heading again. Reading is very important. See, there's reading And there's the art of comprehension from reading. You can read something, but have you really comprehended what's going on? Because listen, if you don't, oh man, if you don't comprehend, yeah, right. The National Anti-Doping Panel has finally cleared me of it. They cleared you last time. They cleared him last time. I am thankful after a challenging 2 years, the National Anti-Doping Panel has finally cleared me. You're a mess, Conor. This past 24 months, right? See, the National Anti-Doping Panel, they suspended Tyson Fury and Huey in 2016. They actually suspended him, and the board actually stopped their suspension. They stopped their suspension. And they kept obviously trying to resolve the case, and it resolved itself in the retroactive ban. Man, listen, and all you're going to do now is get a bunch of people saying you're a scammer or you're a big man, or like, no, you're not cleared, yeah? And they call you all types of names now. You needed to wait until Ukad and the British Boxing Board of Control confirmed that, yo, we're not going to challenge. That's all you needed to do. All this time you've waited, yeah? I tell you what could be different though. Now we're comprehending what we're reading, right? They have actually cleared him of wrongdoing. Last time, he wasn't cleared. He wasn't totally cleared, was he? It could have even been jurisdiction or what other mitigating evidence they had to let him go. So I think they're not going to challenge that. They're not going to challenge this one if he's been cleared of any wrongdoing. They're not going to challenge it. They just didn't want to clear him. The National Anti-Doping Panel. We'll see. We'll see anyway. We'll see. Tom says, "What's wrong with him? He's dunce. The kid is not." Diobi Newley. What was the post saying? You'll have to go back to when I earlier read it out, because he's saying basically the National Anti-Doping Panel has cleared him of all wrongdoing. But you see, what it is, yeah, I got caught up. You know when you get caught up? Oh, they cleared him. So when I'm looking at the Anti-Doping Panel, this is how the mind can trick the brain. I'm not reading that. I'm saying, oh, he's cleared. So when I'm seeing Anti-Doping Panel, I'm not reading it as anti. In my brain, it's saying Ukad. In my brain, it's saying Ukad. And then when I'm looking, I say, hold on again. That's not Ukad. That's anti. Yeah. Mind tricks the brain. What did Buckshot say? Remember, see what happened to Buckshot the other day. They beat up Buckshot from Black Moon. Yeah, beat him up bad up in Flatbush. And what was the lyric? The mind tricks the body. The body thinks the mind's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, there's something wrong with the youth, man. Marks, if Conor's team had a brain, they would have come to a mutual media rollout that covers all parties, so he can just get on with his career. This could have been resolved a long time ago, Marks, but he handled it like an idiot. Yeah? He handled it like an absolute idiot. 100%. Could have been resolved a long time ago. We'll see, innit? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think they can't keep him out of the ring no longer, man. You know what I mean? They can't keep him out of the ring no longer. I wouldn't have thought. But hey, they can do. If they want to teach him a lesson like, yo, stop jumping up in front of cameras saying you're cleared to fight and we haven't cleared you. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you see, when you do stuff like that, they try and make an example of you that no, you cannot set the rules, you can't set the agenda. We will tell you when you're cleared. Yeah, a whole another year. It's true though. That's what happens. That's what happens. Let the process actually, like, clinically say yes. You're set to fight. You're allowed to fight in Britain, and that's that. Yeah. The only thing that can stop you fighting in Britain is if you pop again. You know what I mean? Bloody Conor. What's the matter with this youth? Okay. Yeah, see, the independent the same. Conor Benn claims to have been cleared of cheating. Yeah. Yeah. Boxing News 24, Conor Benn says he's cleared. Yeah. See, you don't want to come out like that, you saying you're cleared. You need the official line, man. You need the official line. Yeah, man. Anyway. All right. I ain't staying on there too much longer than an hour, man. You know what I mean? I'm not staying in there. So you guys don't think this Golden Boy Matchroom 5 versus 5 is gonna happen, no? No one think. See, with Oscar, he's like flipping. He's just a liability, isn't it? Oscar just a liability. Oscar, Conor, Ryan. There's so much like loose cannons in boxing. If you look at the amount of loose cannons, like maybe compare it to another sport like boxing, just lots of loose cannons, and a lot of it is attributed, like taking the punches, man. You know what I mean? Don't like saying it. It's true. The beauty of the pencil. Ben don't seem like a bright individual, hence the Ukad trying to knock some sense in him. This youth, they're just, what happened to this youth? What happened to him? What a brain selling sight, Conor. Bloody hell. What a brain selling sight. But, we'll see, innit? We'll see. We'll see. What other news is there to talk about, people? Hey, listen. Kamala got a ASS kick, didn't she, across there? She got a whoop, boy. She got a whooping. She didn't even turn up to thank the people who voted. She got a whooping. I think he sees the avenue of just saying anything to get clicks and engagement must be lucrative. Who's that two-tone? I only saw him because I was on the Boxing Voice. And sometimes he pops up on there. And rather than not click off, because I like the Boxing Voice, I listen. But sometimes you're like, two-tone, what are you talking about? The man's talking about boots. Boots never fought no one as dangerous as Ryan with that leaky defense. So what? Ryan's leaky defense against Luke Campbell don't mean nothing, and his leaky defense against Tank. What are you talking about? Just talks the most nonsense. You know, doesn't mention that he got popped for PEDs against Devin. Doesn't mention that. Dodgy. Two-tone is dodgy, bro. Two-tone, your commentary is dodgy, bro. Your commentary is dodgy. Oh, Manny Singh. Matchroom just posted a statement on their YouTube channel. That's interesting. We need to go watch that. That's interesting. You know, I'll more trust the Matchroom channel. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, is that... I'm seeing Seconds Out. Seconds Out saying Conor Benn cleared to fight. But that's Seconds Out. That's not Matchroom. Where's the Matchroom? Where's the Matchroom vid? Eddie talk about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. What do I care about that? Right, Gareth Davis still can. He's claimed clear. There's no okay. There's no Matchroom video. There's no Matchroom video. I'm on my subscriptions. It would have come up by now. There's no Matchroom video. Where's the Matchroom video? There isn't one. There isn't one. There isn't one. Matchroom ain't made a statement yet. Nope, can't see it. Can't see it. Oh, it's a community post. Big up, Tom. No Matchroom video, but it's on the post tab on their YouTube. Okay. Let me look there then. Matchroom boxing. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Community. All right, Matchroom boxing. A statement from Conor Benn. Well, look. Let's say it like this. He is actually clear, right? Let's not say he isn't clear. He actually is clear to fight. He actually is clear to fight in the United Kingdom. It just hasn't been challenged by. And listen, they might not challenge it. They might not challenge it. If they don't challenge it, he can fight. So he is right. He is actually cleared to fight, and they could have cleared him of all wrongdoing. It would have just it would have been better to hear that the board and Ukad are not challenging, and then put it up. Yeah. I guess he said the right thing, that he holds no ill will towards Ukad or the British Boxing Board of Control. Listen, he's cleared to fight, man. He's cleared to fight. They're not going to challenge it. 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 It would have been just good to, you know, make sure and confirm it. It would just been good to do that. Yeah, it's a copy and paste. Yeah. He's all right, man. He'll be good. He'll be good. To catch his beating from Chris. Anyhow, Chris goes back to volume punching Chris. You know, mash up Conor. You know, mash him up. All right. Souza, oh baby, we're back in business. Well, it looks like it. It looks like it. It looks like it. It looks like it. But you never know, man. The board might just spring one on him. Or Ukad. Yeah. Someone said that Lemus, they're replying to my comment that Lemus, I've got Lemus as, you know, an outside bet to defeat Keyshawn. I do. But up next is saying Lemus only comes forward. He has no jab, no boxing skills. He can only punch well if his opponent is on the ropes. In the ring center, you can pop Lemus all day. Keyshawn been a boxer puncher, and having Bomac, the cold cracker, Lemus is out in 7 or 9 rounds. You believe that Keyshawn is going to stop Lemus in 7 or 9? Hey, he hit flipping Hitchens, who's got a longer reach than Keyshawn with that overright from the ring center, bruh. He hit him from that. You think, see, a lot of people think that looping shot is easy to block, you know. Oh, I can't get hit with a looping shot. You go in there with people who are used to throwing it and know the distance and know the range of throwing them looping shot. You see if you don't get hit by it. Them old school Philly fighters. Let's see if they don't hit you with that looping overhand right. Tim Witherspoon. Dwight Muhammad Cowie. He's Jersey. See if they don't hit you with the overhand right. People think it's a barroom punch. We'll see. We will see. Nope. The Beeb of Control have not made a statement yet. They have not made a statement yet. Nope. Should I wait for the board to make a statement, man? You know what I mean? Wait for the board to make a statement and just do it properly, man. Do it properly. Souza, Keyshawn seems so confident though, and it's his homecoming. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Listen, that overhand right don't care about no homecoming. That guy, it might be your homecoming. That guy's fighting away from home. He's sacrificing, bro. He's not in Argentina. He's come to America to make money, get a title, and make more money. Yeah? He's coming in there for Keyshawn's head, bro. He came in there for Richardson Hitchens' head, bro. He came in there for his head. I predicted, yeah, he's going to outbox this guy. Yeah, anyway. Hey, if Keyshawn does a clean job, I give him all the props. I give him all the props. If he can do a clean job, a cleaner job than Hitchens did, big up. Big himself up. You know what I mean? I watched a couple of Keyshawn's recent film. He's hot and cold, isn't it? He's hot and cold. Sometimes he looks really polished and sometimes not so polished. Let me see his recent. I'm really looking forward to that fight. I'm shocked they took it. I'm actually shocked they took that fight. Keyshawn Davis. And see, what you have to factor in, man. Yeah? Let me tell you some stuff you guys ain't factoring in. All right? Lemos has had over twice the amount of fights. Right? Keyshawn only had 11 fights, bro. And he's only 25. And I'm talking pro. Forget amateur, right? Forget amateur. Pro fights, the Argentinians start early and they're tough. This guy has had more knockouts than Keyshawn has had fights. Hey, this is a stupid fight. I think, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Why do you think he was dealing with Richardson like that? Richardson didn't bring, like, he didn't have no fit. Richardson, what, 18 fights? 18 fights. Man had 29 fights. telling you, man. Argentinians are tough, man. You know what I mean? Don't underestimate them Argentinians. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I know listen, I respect what you're saying on Twitter, right? But what you're looking at is how crude he is. Well, let me tell you this, right? Yeah? They've had a few of them. They've had a few of them, bruh. That crude style. You're looking at how crude he is. And that don't always tell you the full story on how good they are, man. You know? You look at all guys like Roldan, Argentinian. He gave everyone trouble. Who didn't he give trouble? He's the only man to have an official knockdown against Hagler, although, you know, it was a slip. And hey, listen, for a lot of rounds, he got stopped in the 10th. I don't know if Hagler got a thumb in Roldan's eye, but his eye started puffing up. But he was giving Hagler some work. He was giving Hagler some work. And he was crude. Don't get, hey, listen, he was crude. But he had Tito Lectore in the corner. Underrated boxing coach. Underrated. Right? And he's the next one. That overhand right. He used to throw that crudo. Yeah. French's eye coming out of his head. Overhand rights. How you keep landing it? He landed it on Tommy Hearns. Right? When he fought Tommy Hearns, yeah? Tommy put him on the deck about 4 times or something like that. Tommy put him on the deck several times. And then he started throwing that overhand right. And it landed on Tommy. And I said, hey, what happened to your legs, Tommy? I mean, and this was for Tommy. Tommy attempted to get that middleweight title. The WBC middleweight title that Hagler vacated. He had Tommy hurt, bro. He had to, listen, that was a dread fight, man. Tommy Hearns versus Roldan. Roldan was, hey, listen, this was a good fighter, bro. He was a very good fighter. Very good fighter. Beat man like Kinchin, light heavyweight champions like Williamson, Frank Fletcher. Very good fighter. Very good fighter, bro. Argentinians are tough. They're tough, and they're a lot more deceptively skilled than what they look. When you look at them, you're thinking, what kind of stance is that, bro? What kind of, I mean, this stance look all wrong. I mean, you look like you don't know what you're doing. But when you get in there with them, it's 2 different things. 2 different things. It's a good fight. Souza, he says Keyshawn can watch tape on the Hitchens. That's what he needs to do. He needs to study. He needs to study the tape. Study tape on that fight there. Yeah. Study tape and study it well. Souza, everyone's saying Hitchens ain't as good as Keyshawn, though, beats. They're saying he has more power. We don't know. Hey, listen, let's see how the fight plays out. We'll see how it plays out. Hitchens has got Paro. Got his work cut out in Puerto Rico. I tell you what, Light Welter has got some good fights, bro, that need to be made. Diobby Newley said he rates Keyshawn. That's Sosa. But you can never sleep on Argentinian fighters. Yeah, I rate Keyshawn. I rate him. But I rate, you know something? I had no choice but rate Lemos after watching him against Hitchens. I had no choice. He can fight. Fight very, very good going to the body as well. And you see what? You know why you got to watch him, right? He's used to fighting guys taller than him. He's used to it. At 140, because he's short, yeah? He's short compared to Keyshawn and the likes of Hitchens. But he's used to it. Oh, Souza said Top Rank didn't want Keyshawn to fight Lemos, but Keyshawn handpicked him. Would he have done that if he wasn't confident he beats him? Wow. Hey, listen, you got to give credit to Keyshawn then. You got to give Keyshawn the most respect. You got to give him the most, because I see, I didn't know that, you know. I didn't know that. And when I heard about that, man, I was saying, what's going on? They picked Lemos. Why you pick Lemos? He wants to prove himself. He's very confident. Well, maybe his coach has seen something that, you know, which I haven't seen, because that's what he's paid. That's why he's his coach. I'm not his coach. That's why he's his coach. They've seen something good. As a boxing fan, I win. If you're going to take them tough, I win, because I want to see the fight. It's an excellent matchup. It's an excellent matchup. James, the card in Philly this weekend is really good. Yeah, it is very good, man. I think Khalil Cole is on there. Obviously, you got Bam and Boots. It's a very good card. Very good card, man. I think they're trying to build Bam up, get him up to 118 as a champion, and if Inoue is still at 122, sometime next year they'll try and make that fight, you know. They'll try and make that fight. I don't think Bam can beat Inoue, though. I don't know why. I don't think Bam can beat Inoue. Just too much weight. Like, he won't have enough time to climatize. I don't think so. Yeah. It's definitely a good card. Plus Keyshawn, yeah. So some good boxing this weekend. Conor Benn versus Devin Haney. We need that fight. Makes more sense than Eubank. Souza, Ray Ford. Yeah, of course it does. I like to see Harlem Eubank in some good fights as well, man. At 140. Why not flipping Cali? You see, you know what's holding him back is the Sowlands. You're holding that kid. I think he signed to someone else. I think, like, what's Michael Conlan got to do with Harlem Eubank? You can't do nothing for him. Why don't you let him go over to the zone and match him and get some fights? I like to see Harlem Eubank in some decent fights, man. Like Ukad fight. They could still try and make the Adam Azim fight, I reckon. I reckon Harlem, Dalton Smith would be good. There's some good names for him to fight. Wayne Fitness, I've always wanted Ben versus Esserman, the Queensbury guy. Good tune-up back. Yeah, Esserman, I don't know why he's getting overlooked. He's in some good fights, but yeah. They're just looking at other names. It would be a good fight. It would be a good fight, though. I'd like to see that, yeah. Souza, yeah. Harlem Eubank versus Dalton Smith is a cracker. Definitely. Harlem can box, man. He can box. I don't know how good his chin is. I think he was fighting an Argentinian, and I think like the guy cracked him on the break a few times, or just some illegal moves, and his chin looked a bit. But then again, you know, hard to say. His chin looked a bit suspect, because we know Ben Shalom is not going to make the Adam Azim Harlem Eubank fight. You know what I mean? He uses fights as some smokescreen and then doesn't make him. Don't like that shit, man. And he's doing that with Eubank in it and Canelo. And Eddie Reynoso put him out there. I'm so sick of that crap. I'm telling you, I'm really losing patience with like that guy there, man. I can't remember the last time I done a good review on Ben Shalom. Just pure idiot boy business. Yeah. pure flipping stupidness. You bring fighters out to the ring and their management and everything, and then don't make the fight. You go and fight O'Hara Davis has just been knocked out. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. False advertising. There should be something. I mean, I don't know, man. You can't do that. If you're going to advertise a fight, you should do everything you can to make the fight, right? You can't use make-up fights to do damage control. That's false advertising. Sick of Benchilon, man. I'm not joking. I'm really sick of him. Really sick of him. Souza, he says, this might be unpopular, but British boxing needs Ben back fighting in the UK. We need as much big names as possible. Exciting style. There's nothing unpopular about that. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. He's a polarizing figure. We need him. Yeah, we do need him back. Of course we do. There's nothing unpopular about that. There's people who would disagree with you and say, oh, forget him, man. He's drug cheat. Yeah, fair enough. We know. Okay, he's a drug cheat. We agree. We agree. It doesn't mean that he's not needed. Doesn't mean that he doesn't have a place. Even if you hate him, like you say, even if you hate him, he has a place. He definitely has a place. Definitely has a place. Because there'd be a lot of people want to see him get beaten up. They want to see him get beaten up. A lot of people ain't rooting for him. They want to see him get beaten up. Souza, his name drives clicks. Even look at TalkSport. TalkSport have got a library of Conor Benn PED videos. A library of content. They made a library of content from Conor Benn, who hasn't even been British champion yet. A library of content. So like you said, even if you hate him, right? People don't click and click and click and click and click and make content and content if they know that he's not a polarizing figure. And he is. He is. I hear Bill Haney talking about Conor Benn. What are you talking about Conor Benn for? Conor Benn, I mean, we'll fight Conor Benn. Getting arguments with Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I'll fight. Either you have the star power, no matter how you get it, or you don't. That's why, like Harlem Eubanks trying to get a Conor Benn fight. Nobody's even fighting his case. No way. No one cares. His dad, his uncle, senior, was trying to fight his case, but nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Loads of people want that fight. That Conor Benn fight. Loads of people. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know what I mean, like, I understand why a lot of people don't like it, but boxers do not have to be your favorite person for them to be successful. They don't. They don't. You think all people went to Ali fights rooting for Ali? There was that one woman in the biopic film, in the biopic. What did she say? The white woman, he said, oh, always see you at the fights. And she said something really nasty to him. She said something really nasty to him. Now, I don't if that was a little made up something. Floyd Schofield Sr., we will stop Shakur. You'll stop him doing what exactly? What is it you will stop Shakur? You're not stopping Shakur. Yeah? You're not stopping Shakur. Stop it, bro. Stop it. And stop cussing and shouting at your son. It's weird, you know. You guys know Greg Hackett. Everything I said, Greg Hackett said everything I said. That you need to get Ronnie Shields, who's not as attached to the situation as you are. You need to stop cursing and shouting at your son in the corner, right? Like, what's all the cursing and shouting, bro? Speak what you have to say. And listen, All this you can knock out Tank. You can't beat Tank. You cannot beat Tank or Shakur Stevenson. You cannot outbox Shakur and you cannot outpunch Tank. Yeah? You're not there yet. You're not there. You're not there. Hey, Shakur said, yo, if the Zubaida fight falls apart, we'll do it. We'll do it. I tell you what, Shakur make him look silly in there. Shakur make him look like an amateur. He'll make him look like an amateur in there. But this is what it's come to, you know, like these trainers and managers, they're promoting their fighters for smoke they're not ready for. Here's what it is. Mm-mm. 50 Cent turned down Donald Trump's $3 million offer to perform. Wow. He didn't want to get used as a political pawn. Wow. 3 million 50. 3 million. 3 million. Wait. I'd have been in there, boy. I was patiently waiting for a track to explode on. I'd have bars it up, bro. I'm telling you. I'd have been there. Go shot it. All the hits would have come out. 3 million. But then again, I need it more than he does. Wow, 3 million. That's a lot of money to turn down still, you know. Even if you got a whole load like 50, that's a lot of money to turn down. 3 mil. Wow. That's a lot of money to turn down. Souza, someone compared Lemos to Madonna beats. Do you see the comparison or is it a reach? I tell you what, they both throw that looping shot, you know. Both Argentinians, yeah. See, here's the next argument. Both throw that loop. That's how he caught Broner. How did he catch Broner? With that looping shot, bruh. See, Broner, he didn't see the punch till the last minute when it went bang on his chin. Because I tell you what, right? People don't understand that overhand right? And I'm not just talking if you come in from the pub and start swinging it. I'm talking about if you know what you're doing with the overhand right, it is a seriously dangerous punch, right? Because you only see it at the last minute when it crashes on your chin, unless you take proper defensive action against it. You don't see it until it crashes on your chin. Because what it does, it comes up and it comes out of your periphery. Yeah? It comes out of your periphery. It's not a straight shot. A straight shot, you have more chance of seeing. But that looping shot, if it's done at speed and you've timed it right, yo! And he put Broner on the canvas. That was the first time Broner was flawed. Put him on the canvas. And remember how he set it up, right? How did he set it up? It looked like he was going to his body. It looked like he was going to go to Broner's body, and then he came up, looped the shit over Broner, and bam! Broner was on the deck, and he was hurt bad. I tell you what, man. Got to give Broner in that fight there his credit, because how he got up from them shots, done well. Done well, and he came fighting back, bro. He came fighting back. Yeah. Big up Bizzle. Wow. Souza. Even Javante was calling for the Ben fight and he never talks. Yeah, but he was offered it and like started messing around. He was offered it. Tone. He says he knows that Trump check would bounce. That man doesn't pay his bills. Yeah, man. Remember he done Bob Arum. How did he do Bob Arum? What fight was it? He done Bob Arum, bro. What was the story, man? I forgot the story. He done Bob Arum out of a couple of million, yeah? I forgot the story, man. Bob Arum and Trump. Bob still holds that grudge, bro. Bob still, yeah, it cost me 2.5. Swindled him. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-mm. Bob hates. He hates it. He hates Trump. He hates him. He hates him. Wow. Wow. Yeah, he took yeah, Trump swindled him in Aram's word and fellow promoter out of 2.5 million. What was it again? Yeah, that's it. Holyfield versus Foreman. And he said, well, like they agreed to put the fight on at the boardwalk. It was something to do with the war, wasn't it? 1990. It was something to do with the Gulf War. But he wanted to go to get a casino in town to sponsor it. They decided to accept his bids from Caesars Atlantic and from Trump. The fight was distributed on TVKO HBO's pay-per-view arm, and it was the first fight on what is pay-per-view as we know it now. Okay. 1991 is the first official pay-per-view in America. Okay. Interesting. Caesar's bid 11 million for the bout. Trump's bid came in at 11.5 million. I told Dan we should go with Caesars because they were more responsible, Aram said. But Dan said, no, a deal is a deal. We have to go with Trump because he outbid Caesars by 500 grand. Thus, Trump earned the right to host the fight. The previous summer, the Persian Gulf War had begun after Iraq had invaded Kuwait. President Bush sent American troops to force Saddam Hussein's troops out of Kuwait. Trump had started to become a player in the Atlantic City casino market in the mid-80s. The Trump Plaza, which was located next to the boardwalk, would be host hotel for Holyfield Foreman. The Taj Mahal opened amid such fanfare in Atlantic City on April 6, 1990. The economy, though, was struggling badly, and the casino industry in Atlantic City was feeling the effects. Okay, according to, all right, let's get to the meat of it. The promotion for the fight was in full swing when Trump sent a fax to Aram at Top Rank and the Duvas main events. It was 10 days to 2 weeks before the fight. Dan got one and I got one from Trump's office saying, the deal is off because of an act of war, Aram said. We thought it was a joke, and I went to the press and said, there's no act of war unless and until Saddam lands troops on the beaches of Atlantic City. That's the only way it would be an act of war. But Trump insisted it was an act of war. Kathy Duva said the bottom was falling off the real estate market at the time, and Trump's casinos were struggling badly. Eventually, Aram and the Duvas wound up in Trump's office, and Trump basically said he wasn't going to live up to the contract. He was very calm and very relaxed and said to us, I know we had a deal. I know this is what I was supposed to give you, but I'm not going to be able to give you that. She said he said that he just couldn't give us what we were supposed to get. Dan said, we still have a contract. And Trump looked at him and calmly said, well, you can sue me if you want. It was too late to postpone the fight, and it was impossible to find someone else to sponsor it. So they reached a deal. The promoters had a strong belief that the pay-per-view would do exceptionally well, so they weren't going to get financially ruined if they worked out other arrangements with Trump. So he tells us that he could keep the gate, that we could keep the gate. He'd give us 1 million, and he'd give us a bunch of hotel rooms, Aram said. At the end of the day, we took it in, and with the sales of the tickets and with the $1 million, they got 9 million back, but they're out 2.5. Wow. No, they're out two. No, they were out two. Yeah, two. They were out 2 million. Right, because someone bid 2.5, 11.5. So to this day, I'm angry at Donald Trump because he swindled us. Wow, he swindled Dan out of 2 million. Yeah. They had to accept the settlement, or they would have lost a lot more, innit? They would have lost a lot more. And he said, "Yeah, you could take me to court." He's a slime ball, man. He's a slime ball. He's a slime ball, bro. It's amazing. See, and that's why he has a lot of, and I'm just gonna say it, yeah. Don't take offense, yeah. I'm just gonna say what I'm saying. He's got a lot of pro-black males and redneck white males supporting him because they appreciate his lack of care or empathy. They look at that as a very manly character trait, and that's who they want in charge of the country, right? Because listen, from what I see here, and I could be wrong, but a lot of dudes shut down Kamala Harris. They shut the nah, we don't want no WOMAN, right? They shut it down. Trump is merciless. Trump has no empathy. Trump just does whatever he wants. Yeah. Kathy Duva had a lifelong friend who worked for Citibank. Duva said the woman told her she was in a bankruptcy meeting in which Trump essentially said the same thing to the bankers that he said to her. Oh, he's done it before. It's not funny, bro. It ain't funny. It's not funny because some people don't care. Some people don't business. They don't business, bro. And he's one of them. He just doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Yeah. I remember when he got into power last time, and Hillary Clinton, she wasn't too well. And added to that, she's a lot smaller than him. And when they done the pre-face-off or whatnot, he just stood over her while she was sitting in that chair. I said, nah, that is, dude. And he's not a small man. He's a big man. I say, whoa. He's funny, though. I can't lie. I can't lie. He's like, he's listen, man. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Swindle them out of the dough, bruh. Yeah, you should have took Caesars. You should have took Caesars like 500 grand less. But Dan Duva was greedy in it. Greedy in it, Dan. Yeah, greedy. Greedy, Dan. You're greedy. Got deal with the Trump. You had to deal with the Trump, you know. Mm-mm. Wow. Wow. He's a horrible. Trump is. I tell you what, man. Trump don't care. Mm-mm. Wow. Wow. So the beats. Were you surprised about that Shabazz Masood fight? I was really, I really believed the hype Queensbury was sending to me about Liam Davis being a power puncher. I've never seen Liam Davis as this big power puncher that they were selling him as. He's very aggressive. Um, he fell into all of Masood's traps. Masood looked really nice, man, on the counters. He looked. I'm not gonna lie. He looked really like a proper stylist on the counters. He looked really good. He did really look really good. Can't lie. I enjoyed the fight though. It's pretty like Liam kept the pressure going, so he made it competitive, even though he was getting outboxed. I like that fight, man. I really did like that fight. Al Booger says, "Damn, Trump got everybody over the years." Yeah, man. Yeah, Trump. Anthony Mackin 4 more years. Tone said they identify it with his arrogance. That's what it is. Al Booger says, I laugh to hide the tears. That's what it is, Tone. The arrogance is very appealing. And it's not only that, just to men. It's very appealing to women. See, you see women, right? See men say they're alpha males and stuff. Trump is an alpha male. And some people think, no, he's not. No, he's an alpha male is not a positive thing necessarily. That's what people don't get. It's not a positive thing like people have tried to reshape and redefine. It's not positive. He has no empathy, no sympathy, no decorum. Beauty of the pencil. Trump is gangster. Yeah. Tone. Yeah. Desperate Dan. Duva. Trump don't business, says Ulix. No, he doesn't. Anthony said, I'm glad that a lot of black people are not falling for the tokenism, skin color, identity politics. A lot of black Americans sussed Harris a long time ago. She is a ditzy about most things. I tell you what, yeah, there's been a shift over there, and the shift is coming over here as well. With I don't want to get too deep into it because I don't want to get too deep into it, but there's definitely been a shift, Anthony. There's definitely been a shift, 100%. There's been a shift. When you can stitch up Bob Arum, then you know you're a G. You're a G. You're a G. That's what it is. You're a G. You are 100% a G, man. Wow. 2.5, you know. Gave them hotel rooms and he let them have the pay-per-view. Wow. Tunnel, man. You can't do that, man. You can't. Yeah, I can. I'm Trump. I am Trump. I can do whatever I like. Gave them 1 million. Let me see. Let me read what he did. He gave them 1 million. He said, okay, keep the gate. He gave us 1 million, and he gave us a bunch of hotel rooms. Okay. They managed to recoup 9 million from the gate. They didn't even get the pay-per-view. They got 9 million from the gate and the 1 million. Man said it was an act of war, you know. Wow. Oh, see, Souza said beats. Ukad confirmation. Check Eddie on the okay, I'm going to Twitter now. Yeah, what I was gonna say, I'm just gonna touch on it. Let me go. Well, I'm on Twitter at the moment, so I'm on Twitter. I'll look for this tweet by Eddie Hearn. Well, this thing is just loading up now. Right. Where's it gone, man? Where did it go? Where did it go? I'm looking for Eddie Hearn. Let me go. Okay, let me go through this way. Let me go through this way to get on Twitter. Right. Eddie Hunt, Eddie Hunt, Eddie Hunt, Eddie Hunt. All right. So he's just made this tweet. You're saying? Right. I've seen a repost from Eddie. Can't see anything about. Okay, Eddie's saying he okay, he's responding to someone. Oh, he's fully cleared. Because somebody, Michael Sanders said Ukad and the British Boxing Board of Control are all that matters, and neither have cleared him. But Eddie's saying no, he didn't. Fully cleared. Eddie's saying fully cleared. In response to who? All right, someone's took. Look, this page don't exist. You know, cheating is deleting. You don't cheat. You know, I leave all my stuff up, man. My bookmark is full of crap that I said that didn't come true and I got wrong. You know, I leave it up there, man. I leave it up there. I leave it up there. People, yeah, remember you said that? Yeah, I left it up in it. I leave it up there. You know what I mean? Talking a whole load of crap that didn't materialize or manifest. Okay, so Eddie's saying no, he fully cleared. He didn't fully cleared. But the person who made the tweet, he responded to, they've disappeared off the earth, it seems. Ukad on Conor Benn. Okay. The National Anti-Doping Panel concluded that it was not comfortably satisfied that Ukad had proved that Mr. Benn had committed an anti-doping rule violation for the use of clofamine. Therefore, his suspension is lifted and charge dismissed. Ah, hey, they cleared him. They cleared him. They cleared him. I don't think they can challenge. I don't think they can challenge twice, people. I think they get one appeal. I don't think they can challenge again. They can't challenge again. They can't challenge again. They get one appeal. I believe that was the rule. They haven't cleared him though. Let's get it straight. The board and UCAD haven't cleared him. Not that they have to. They haven't cleared him, but they have to give him a license. They have to give him a license. He's cleared. Interesting. Politics, bro. Politics. Loads of politics. Loads of politics. A lot of politics, man. Wow. Great, man. All right, Eddie's saying after a horrendous 2 years and a full hearing, Conor Benn has been cleared of any wrongdoing by the National Anti-Doping Panel. Get ready. Get ready for a hell of a comeback. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yeah. Hey, he's good to go, people. He's good to I think he's good to go. I think he's good to go. Yeah. You can, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they've cleared him. They've cleared him. They've cleared him. They've cleared him. I don't think there'll be no. I don't think there's no ground for an appeal. Tom says, "Yep, he doesn't ramp. He does what he wants, and the supporters lap it up." Yeah, they do. They do. They do. They do. And women love it too. There's a lot of women who like that. You know what I mean? Like, and this isn't having a go at women. It's part of their DNA. You You know what I mean? They will go with the baddest, most unapologetic, let's say, because they know, you know, in their presence, it's going to be unlikely anyone's going to try and mess with them or any seeds they have with them. Yeah, that's the alpha in it, the so-called alpha. Yeah. Anthony says most men, white or non-white, identify with his no-filter mouth. He is unapologetic, selfish, no empathy, and to top it off, sexually, he is sleazy. I think that the sleaziness is the appealing part. Hey, listen, man. He does what he wants, man. He does what he wants. Does what he wants, man. Yeah. Kelvin, he says, just got in, Beats. What's going on with Conor? Well, it looks like he's free to fight. Oh, who are we talking about there? Kemi, is that? Oh, okay, Badenoch, okay. And you see, she's even got Enoch in her name, you know. You know what that means, Anthony? Yeah, she's got Enoch in her name, bro. And she, yeah. See, she doesn't care. Don't try all that woke, that woke black liberation shit with Kemi. She's not having it. She ain't buying it. And there's a lot. There is a burgeoning demographic of blacks, conservative blacks, who think just like that as well, right? Kwame is the other one in there. Remember, he lasted about 2 minutes in his position. Got rid of him. And Liz Truss. Tories have changed. The Tories have changed now. You know what I mean? Imagine that. The Tory party, the party that brought us the Rivers of Blood speech near the time I was born, and that was talking about immigration, now have a black woman leading the party. And she looks like another Thatcher, bro. That's what she looks like to me, Anthony. Remember, Thatcher, without all the sleazy sex connotations, she was a bit of a Trump. Margaret Thatcher was a bit. Margaret Thatcher had zero empathy, bro. Margaret Thatcher had zero empathy. Zero. She destroyed the mining communities in this country ruthlessly. She arranged the police force like they were a military operation and destroyed them. Oh, man. And I think she's another one of them, you know. I think Kemi is another one of them. I think Kemi is another one of them. And I tell you what, Anthony, I'm not going to be fun. I'm not saying like I'm for blacks being like hard right, but at the same time, I don't like the over. Oh, you know, slavery. Listen, we none of us done a day of slavery in our life, bro, or colonial rule. None of us done a day of it. And so part of me kind of resonates with what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like people trying to get reparations and stuff. Go out and just I mean, like, and go build your own stuff, man. I mean, like, come on, man. So in a way, I kind of see with it. But yeah, hey, listen, that Dawn Butler tried to go at Kemi the other day about she's white supremacy and blackface. That just she must listen. Dawn, that's not going to affect Kemi, bro. Yeah, that's not going to affect her. Dr. Wolf Tickens, it sounds like the voters you are describing have very much fallen for identity politics. If they're voting for someone because they identify with them, pity they can't suss this. Where's the retweet, Sosa? Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Big up Tony. Says Kemi will be the shape of whatever container the Tory paymasters decide to pour her into. Just like Thatcher. And like, remember when they got rid of Thatcher? That destroyed her, right? After a time, you know, what do they call it? Like what do they call it? Like the men you don't see. There's a name for them. The people you don't. They got rid of her, bro. Took her out. Took her out. Took her out. And that you could see, like when they got rid of her, you could see the energy and the fire was just drawn out of her. Drawn out of her. Powerful woman, yeah, she was a powerful woman, but they drew the fire out of her, bro, and got rid of her. Yeah. Wow. Tone says Butler wasn't wrong though. She had to take the tweet down. Apparently, Starmer is a Tory too. Yeah. Yeah, she had to take it down. She had to take it down. You know what I mean? But there is definitely a push. You know what I mean? You know where it started, Tony? It's from Blair's government, because Blair had to take centre, left, and some of the right wing sensibilities to get in power. Because like the left with the TRANS movement and the alphabet movement and a lot of other stuff, they've made themselves almost unelectable. The only reason, like, I'll be honest with you, and that, like you're saying, Stormer is a Tory, basically, yeah. Like you're saying, yeah. And that's the only way they can get in. They can see neither is good. Extreme left is no good, and extreme right is no good. Neither is good. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Major K dot. It's a shadow ban. 2 years from. It's not a shadow ban, bro. It's not a shadow ban. It's not a shadow ban. Major K dot. Oh, on Twitter you've put. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. It's not a shadow ban. Yeah. Yeah, Eddie's. Yeah, Eddie. I mean, he's confirming. He's good to go. He's good to go. Man. So what you reckon? It's definitely has to be Eubank, innit? Has to be Eubank. Hey, but hey, credit to Dawn Butler. Dawn Butler won't back down though. Dawn Butler will not back down. And what I don't like, I mean, I don't want to go too deep into it, is let's say with Diane Abbott, with who was the politician who said Diane Abbott makes him hate all black women, and he got away with it. He got away with it. But yet they attacked Diane Abbott like relentlessly, but he got away with that. He got away with that. You know what I mean? They attacked Diane Abbott relentlessly. So there is a double standard there. There's still the double standards there, but you know. Souza, Ben Shalom is saying he's in talks for Canelo. He's still saying that for Eubank. Yeah, she stood up for that guy. That's right, Anthony. She stood up for that guy who attacked Abbott. Yeah, she did. She did. She said it. She did say it was racist, but she still stood up for the guy. Hey, listen, man. Politics. They're all getting paid and fleecing us out of dough. You know what I mean? And not really advancing the country anyway. So I don't really give a crap about them, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, she has had to show a lot of resilience. Yeah. Yeah, it was a Tory donor. That's it, Tom. Yeah, it was a Tory donor. That's why she stood up for him. Yeah. Oh, look, she's definitely been handpicked. She's definitely been handpicked. You know what I mean? But they're all handpicked. They're all handpicked, to be honest with you. Wow. Here's what it is, man. Hey, listen, the women in British politics, there's another one who, she's not a politician, but she commentates on the political climate in the UK, and she's a dark-skinned woman, really dark. She's got blonde hair. She's sort of pro-Tory and anti-woke. She doesn't mess around, bro. She was cutting down Dawn Butler, cutting her down. She cut her down. Woo! Anthony said the beats, no matter who they put out there as their front man or front woman, understand that Siatani is the true undisputed ruler of this world. And you're not going to get no argument from me. With that, you're not going to get no argument from me. You know what I mean? You get no argument from me. They're working on a different, different source, bro. Souza, were fathers in boxing always this annoying? Like Schofield's father. Schofield's father, he's just he's in over his head. He's in over his head a little. But he's done well to get his son to how much unbeaten fights. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, exactly that. Like politics, yeah, in America and Britain is like ever since Boris Johnson and even before, British politics is a joke. American politics is a bit of a joke. They're both a bit of a joke. They're both a bit of a joke. What did he say? What did Trump say? They're eating the immigrants are eating the birds or something. What is he eating? It's a joke. It's comedy. It is comedy. It's pure comedy. It's pure comedy, man. Donald, you know. Oh, Donald. Yeah, man. Philly Saturday, man. Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo. A lot of cards on. Is this Pedro Guevara any good? I need to do some research on him, man. I just don't get time, man. Is he any good, or has he just been handpicked? Is he a voluntary or mandatory? Pedro Guevara. Guevara, not Guevara. I'm assuming. Oh, man. Okay. Never been stopped in 47, 22 KOs. 35, it looks like a bit of a vet, bruh. Yeah, tough, you know. I beat Andrew Maloney last time. Humberto Macias. Oh, hey, it looks like a proper challenge, you know. He lost the majority to Kenshiro Teraji. Okay. All right. I can go and fight. Look who's still. Okay, a lot of his losses have been in Japan. Mexican. Interesting. What's the style like? I don't think I'll see the Maloney fight. Okay. Yeah, he upset Maloney. I remember hearing about that, but I didn't see the fight. Yeah. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Yeah. Like, just a crazy statement, man. Oh, is Ammo Williams on the bill? I didn't know that. And Ray Ford, yeah, Ray Ford. They've got a full house on there, man. I'm looking forward to that card, man. I'm gonna watch the whole of it. I'm gonna try and get some sleep beforehand. Ray Savage Ford, Khalil Cole, um, Ammo Williams. Good to see Ammo coming back, man. Yeah. Souza says beats. They're saying Hamza Shiraz is fighting for a world title in February. Who do you think he'll be facing? Lara, Adames, or Johnny Beck? Well, we'll see. Well, he's in line to fight Johnny Beck. I know he's in line to fight Johnny Beck. He's the interim champion for the WBO. So Johnny Beck will have to vacate the belt or fight him. It's Johnny Beck. Yeah. He won the interim title last time out against what's his name again? What is his name? European champion. Tyler Denny. Yeah, against Tyler. Yeah. All good, man. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, listen, they don't fear Johnny Beck. I don't fear him. And they shouldn't fear him. They shouldn't fear him. Like, if you can do a clean job on Tyler Denny like that, you shouldn't fear him. You shouldn't be fearing him. At 6'5", you shouldn't be fearing him. Doesn't mean he necessarily means he wins, but yes, this is a fight he should take, because if he wins that, he becomes a huge star over here. It becomes a huge star coming from the demographic that he's from. I hope he gives Johnny Beck the business, boy, and beats him up. I'd love to see that. They should try and get it in the UK, because Johnny Beck ain't got no fan base anywhere, not in America or anywhere. Yeah, or on Riyadh season, whatever. Let's go. Hmm. Souza, he says Bentley made Johnny Beck look regular. Bentley versus the guy that beat Heaney. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Brad Pauls. Oh, that's happening next month. I didn't know that. Who have I got? I've got Bentley. I've got Bentley beating him. I've got Bentley beating him. Not easily though, but I've got Bentley beating him. Brad Pauls, British champion. That's a good fight, though. It's a good fight. Tyler Denny beat Brad Pauls. Coley is back. Oh, is he on that card as well? Okay. Oh, let me take a look, yeah? Sure. I'll have a look on that card. Looks like a decent card. Okay, Brad Pauls. He destroyed Nathan Heaney in that rematch, man. Put them hands on him, bro. He can punch a bit, though, Brad Pauls. Like, Denzel's got to be, you know, on his P's and Q's, he's got 11 stoppages in 19. Okay. Wembley Arena. Okay. Big little card, man. Frank not joking with the cards, you know. Frank not joking with the domestic cards. Oh, he's got Ryan Walsh, yeah. Ryan Walsh coming off that one round win on that GBM card. Yeah. Who did he wipe out? Reese Mold. Yeah, he took Reese out. Bro. Against Sam Noakes. Who's holding all them straps then? Who's holding all the straps? Let's have a look. Brad Pauls. Ryan Walsh. Go to the event. Who's got all the straps? Ryan. Ryan has got. What, Sam Noakes got all them straps? Or some of them, no vacant? How's he got all them straps? Bloody hell. Wow, he's got all them straps, yeah? Sam Noakes has got all them straps. Sam Noakes, he's got the British Commonwealth, EBU. Why is the EBU not on the line then against Ryan Walsh, unless he's vacated it? That's a good fight, though. Sam is 15-0. Ryan Walsh 29-4-2. That's a good matchup. Brad Pauls versus Denzel Bentley. That's a good matchup. Wow. We've got Solomon Dakers versus David Allalay. That's a good matchup. Wow. Okay, Lawrence Okoli against Hussein Muhammad at heavyweight. Who is this Hussein kid guy? A German. He looks a bit like Ajit Kabayel in the face. 6'5", big lump. Big lump, man. Big lump. All right. Who's he lost to? He lost to Jan Kozabutsky, who's not a bad fighter. I see him fight. What's his name again? What's his name? It'll come up in a minute anyway. I'm on the box rec. What's his name? Yeah, that's it. Ajagba. He hasn't fought since then. Why has he been so inactive? Since the disqualification loss to Ajagba. Yeah. Hey, that's a good fight, you know. That's a good fight. That's a good fight, man. That's not bad. Well, it's not a bad fight for Lawrence. Hussein Muhammad. Yeah, it's not that good. It's not that good. It's not that good. He's just a mediocre heavy. Lawrence will knock him out. Lawrence will blow him out. Too slow. Too slow. But yo, good to see Lawrence, you know, getting busy. And then he's got the rest of the prospects, Royston Barney, and Alois, the cruiserweight puncher. Hey, I'm looking forward to that card, man. Frank putting on some. I might have to flip and get, but no, I'm not getting TNT because he's coming to bloody the zone, isn't he, in April? So I'm not going to get TNT. But if he stayed on TNT, I'd have to consider getting it because they're putting on a good card. That's a good card. Frank got a flipping good stable, bruh. Frank got a good stable. Adelaide versus Dakers, yeah. Pauls versus Bentley. Knox versus Walsh. Get to see Lawrence Okoli, Alloys. That's a good card, bro. When is that? 7th of December. I tell you what, TNT are not going to be happy. They're not going to be happy that Frank's gone. Big up Anthony Mackin for the 2 super chats. Big up. He said, with Ben's name being cleared, you are vindicated. Do you remember that Jamaican guy challenging you on a stream why Ben cannot release his forensic report? Yes, indeed. Yeah. Can't just release that to public. Yeah. Anthony says, your response was KC, like you said. Even if he did release it, the majority of the public are unqualified and too uneducated to understand it. Well done. Yeah, 100%. 100%. People asking to see documents they're not qualified to read. There could be all types of medical jargon or even legal jargon or whatever is in it. You don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Even when I read out the first report from Conor Benn, did you see what I did? Right? It said the National Anti-Doping Panel cleared him, but in my head, I was thinking Ukad. And that's how a lot of people, because like when I was in school, they taught me to really comprehend something, you've got to read it 3 times. You've got to read it 3 times. Sometimes you don't get the chance to do that. And depending on what situation you are, you have to read it once and understand what you're reading. But comprehension, 3 times it's got to be read. Yeah. People want to see the what do you want to see the dossier for? What? You don't know what you're reading. You know how much he's paid money. He's had to pay money to get that dossier done. Not by some idiot who watches Talk Sport. He has to pay like professional people to get that done. You think you can just understand that like that? No. The only people who can understand that dossier are the people who work in the British Boxing Board of Control, UKAD, and the National Anti-Doping Panel, right? That's their job. You know what I mean? You can't come off the building site and be asking to look at dossiers. It's madness. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just engineer the session. Yeah, you need me to go look at the dossier. Why? What? We need to level up the base on the document. Souza, he said he remembers that stream. It was legendary. Yeah. Big up Anthony. Yeah. The guy was, the guy was, he was cool though. The guy who I was talking to, he was cool. He was cool, but I think he understood in the end. You know what I mean? Yeah. Souza, I would give it a dodgy link for that fight, Beats. I got you. Yeah. Ulick, Sosa with them hookups. Big up. What fight is that? Dodgy link. Anthony Mackin at Sosa. Yes, it was. It was fire. Beats broke it down diplomatically to the guy. Beats took the guy from Twitter onto his stream to teach him. Because there's certain things, you know, and that's why, you know, a lot of us are kept in stupidity for large periods of our life because our focus isn't where it's supposed to be. And that includes me. I'm not separate. That includes me. Yeah? That includes me. That's gaming, watching too much boxing. You know what I mean? Listening to too much rap music. You know what I mean? Too much R&B. Too much celebrity, whatever people are watching. Yeah, too much of that. Oh, Keyshawn. Yeah, that's a Friday card. We're going to see if the hype is real. Hey, he's in a serious fight. He's in a serious fight. He's not in no joke fight. He's in a real fight. Remember I said I was going to be on here an hour? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm still going for this walk though. I'm gonna go for a walk. Or should I take the bike out or should I walk? I mean, I need to do a little exercise. I can't just not exercise at all. I can't not exercise. I can't not exercise. It's the only way I'm gonna get some of the crap out of me. You know what I mean? Souza, I haven't properly watched the Keyshawn fight live this Friday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely, says Anthony. The vast majority of us don't read and don't know enough and chat too much ish on social media like we know ish. Exactly, 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 exactly. You know, and it's not like we haven't had the opportunities to expand. You know, our ability to be able to delve in more deeper subjects. We've had it, but we've ignored it. Yeah. Ulick says beats best to go now. It gets darker quicker. It's dark already. It's dark already. You know what I mean? My bike's lit up anyway, so you know what I mean? I've got lights everywhere, you know what I mean, on my jacket. Well, I've got an aluminum jacket and lights, you know what I mean? I'm all good. I prefer to go later in the evening when there's less traffic anyway, so not really bothering me. Either go early on the bike ride or late. I'm not going for a long bike ride anyway. I mean, I don't think I'll have the energy. Keyshawn says Javante and his team are scared of him and want him to move up to 140, but he said he's staying at 135 until Javante fights him. Mm. Well, Javante has got a fan base and certain members of the media who give him a pass for everything. It's never his fault why fights are not made. You know what I mean? It's never his fault when it blatantly is. You know, Javante get a pass from his fans for everything, man. Hey, listen, man. Let's not look past the Limas fight though. Let's not look past the Limas fight. Yeah. Tony said, "Don't hold your breath, Keyshawn. Don't hold your breath." You know what I mean? Tank will come out with some street jargon, and everyone, his fan base will be so impressed. Oh, you see, the Tank G checked him. Tank G checked him. Yeah, right. Tank, I don't know, man. Souza, we just witnessed this last week. This Schofield kid talking crazy about Shakur, and then he went on to get dropped. Why not wait until after you fight to talk? Schofield, man, and he got listen. He didn't only get dropped in was it in the 11th. He got hurt in the third as well, and the scorecard was pretty tight actually. Because to me, he lost the third, lost the 11th, 10-8, and he lost the 12th. I'd have to go through the whole fight again, and like really, I didn't score it. Quite a tight fight. The scorecards didn't reflect that, but it was quite tight. It was quite tight. Yeah, like Schofield against Tank is just a recipe. Like against Shakur, you might be able to, do a little better because he doesn't have as much power. But he's gonna get schooled. He's gonna get schooled. And as for him fighting Tank, no, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Tank will set traps up for him and take his head clean off, bro. Goat Lips, he says he is responsible for passing the test. What goes in his body, so he failed either way. Also, just because you provide a reasonable excuse, you still have the drug in you. And it's not proof of innocence. No one said that you didn't have the drug. It's how it's administered or how it's passed and what the trace levels and a lot of stuff. What they're saying is that it's not a violation, a deliberate violation to cheat. Now, maybe it's not, but that's the grounds of what he's been passed on. You know what I mean? Souza. Oshi Abdullah Mason is fighting on the Keyshawn card as well. This is a great weekend for boxing. Like, I tell you what, man, this Abdullah Mason is getting too much props recently. I mean, a lot of people say a lot of stuff about Abdullah Mason, the next coming of what? Good prospect, but he ain't fought nobody yet, cuz he ain't fought nobody. And listen, he shouldn't fight nobody of repute until it's time to. But all this Abdullah Mason is this, whatever they want to attribute to him, he ain't fought no one. Ain't fought no one. You know what I mean? Hasn't fought anyone. So I'll reserve my judgment. I'll reserve my judgment for a little while. Souza says Keyshawn putting in more work than him, and Keyshawn is only 11-0. See how infrequently, like, Top Rank ain't getting their kids out enough. The schedules are not robust enough. They're moved, like even Matrim to a degree, like Hitchens and them kids, Shakur, like not fighting enough, man. Not fighting enough. And the PBC fighters, Lord, not fighting enough, man. Anthony Mack and True Mason could turn out to be another Ammo Williams. Yeah. Well, man, showed up on Ammo. Hamza. Although Ammo did okay in some of the early rounds, he just lost his way. He lost his way. Yeah, man. Kamel Moton. He's okay. He's all right, Anthony. He's okay. That's Floyd's kid, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'm not sure though, because Floyd's got him fighting on them what is it MMA cards. I mean, you know, where it's kind of like half MMA or half boxing or whatnot. And then I don't know. I'd like to see him with a proper promotional company fighting, to be honest. Souza, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul is going under the radar. It's next week. Yeah. Souza beats. Imagine Jake Paul standing over Mike Tyson after knocking him out like the Muhammad Ali picture, laughing out loud. Oh, look, man, I don't have that. I'm a Mike Tyson fan. I don't have that attachment. He's getting paid a fortune to fight Jake Paul. So if he's knocked out, he's knocked out. He's a 56. No, he's 58. He's 58. So I won't be like, oh, look what you've done to. A lot of people are mad at Jake Paul. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Jake Paul. He's going in there to do his job. If he knocks Mike out, he knocks him out. The ring isn't really supposed to be for 58-year-old men, but at the same time, if you're getting paid what Mike's getting paid, and Mike believes he can win, yeah, Mike should go for it. Go for it. Go for it. But if he gets knocked out, I won't be like, like angry at Jake Paul. You know what I mean? Not gonna be angry at all. Mike's getting paid. Jake's getting paid. Yeah. Tone said he's expecting Iron Mike to get stopped. Anthony Mackin is bringing him along slowly. No rush because he's still very young. Yeah, see, one thing about Floyd, he doesn't rush his prospects. He doesn't rush them at all. Goat Lip says, everyone would be caught if the clofamine came from eggs, though. Boxing Beats and Rhymes. Do UK farms even use clofamine? Assuming he was UK clofamine, assuming he was based, Ukad only accept this story because they can't prove deliberate ped use. You do know Conor said he didn't accept the eggs explanation. Conor said it wasn't due to eggs. Yeah. The eggs explanation was that the WBC, when they done their investigation with the information from the dossier, it was them who said eggs. Conor was saying, no, it's not eggs. So, you know, you're going into a lot of stuff that's been rehashed and rehashed. The bottom line is he's getting back in the ring. You can't ban him forever. Even if you kept him out another 2 years, he'd still be boxing at some stage. You can't ban him forever. So I don't know what it is you want. How long do you want him banned? 10 years? He's getting back in the ring, and there's a lot of people who want to see him fight. Yes, yeah, that's it. Is it 8 2-minute rounds? Yeah. Anthony Mackin. Yeah, Jake's a big boy, young dude. Must have a little power. Sosa, Jake Paul lost to Tommy Fury. Surely, if it's not rigged, Mike Tyson beats him. If Tyson gets a flashback, I mean, it would just take a couple of minutes for him to dispose of him. But 58-year-old against someone who, what, maybe nearly 30? You know what I mean? You're nearly twice his age. Nearly twice his age, man. You know? I'm not paying for it or anything like that, but I'll definitely watch the highlights and look for the post-fight reaction, regardless who wins. You know what I mean? Good luck to them, man. They're making a whole load of money. As long as none of them are hurt too bad, then, you know, you have to get over the embarrassment. And, like, if you're, like, a Tyson fan, I'm a Tyson fan, you got to get over you can't do that. You got to get over all that. He's deciding to fight at 58. There's a distinct possibility he's going to get chinned. He's 58. I mean, do you think Jake Paul would take the fight if this was the Mike Tyson just starts Trevor Burbick? Of course he wouldn't. He could, like, come on, man, he wouldn't take that fight. Of course not. Anthony Mackin. If Mike gets a shot of EPO, then it will be over early for JP. The EPO makes average athletes superhuman. Yeah. Well, in science, EPO. Wow. Goat Lips. I'm not saying he should still be banned. He already fought badly in the US, just saying what I think. Suspect to Sosa. The Ali photo was actually him telling Liston to get up after taking a dive. Well, allegedly taking a dive. Allegedly taking a dive. You know what I mean? According to the Secret Services, allegedly. You know, they trace it back to the dodgy guy. Is it the guy who took the bets? Ash Resnick, who was a friend of Liston's, and there was a lot of betting money on Liston going over apparently. But the Secret Services, I'm saying that so they don't flag me. They've never come up with you know, a full body of evidence to say that the fight was fixed. They've never came up with it. The Phantom Punch. Listen, you never know with boxing. You never know. Even in modern day boxing. Even in modern day boxing. You never know. You never know. In any sport, man. Match fixing. You never know. It's definitely not beyond, you know, listening to Take a Dive. He was hanging with mobsters. There was a lot of unsavory elements in there. You know what I'm saying? The Phantom Punch. Yeah, man. Who should Anthony Joshua fight next if he's coming back? Some people want to see him fight Gerald Miller. I won't mind seeing that one. But if he loses, then I'm flipping. I'm mad. I won't mind seeing him beat up Gerald Miller. Yeah, that'd be good for me. That'd be good. I can't even lie. Can't even lie. Apart from the Phantom Punch evidence, well, with the Phantom Punch, it did land in slow motion. You can see Ali called it an anchor punch. You called it the Phantom Punch. Ali said it was his anchor punch, but even he didn't believe it was forceful enough to put Liston down like that. So that fight is kind of like stuck in controversy. Definitely. But some people try to say the first fight was fixed as well. Anthony Mack and the Miller fight would make sense. Both guys have lost to the same guy, Dubois. Miller did better than AJ did. Miller did a lot better than AJ did, apart from when AJ tagged him. Yeah. AJ'd have to get his head right. Get your head right. Back in the game. Do a professional job. You know what I mean? You're not entitled to win no fight. You're not entitled. You're not entitled to win the fight. It's as simple as that. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Frank Warren wanted to see AJ fight Fabio Wardley. Yeah. I mean, like, Frank trying to get Fabio to dent out, dent out AJ's head as well. Anthony says, well, Beats, you are correct with boxing. You can't trust everything. Remember, you had a former two-time heavyweight world champ on your stream admit that he threw his belts away to get out of a contract. Yeah, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I didn't, until he said that, I was like, whoa, okay. Yeah, yeah. Indeed. And I thought he was just distracted when he got beaten with all the stuff that was going on with the promoter. But he said no. Yeah, he threw the fight. He threw the fight. Goat tips, but can you get a TUE if you have no beard due to low testosterone? Souza, do you think Ben Whittaker gives Liam Cameron the rematch? Surely that's the only fight back. Yeah, I didn't want to believe it, Anthony. Yeah. I didn't want to believe it. You know what I mean? I was like, whoa. Do I think Ben Whittaker gives Liam Cameron the rematch? Surely that's the only fight back. Listen. He'll be taking that fight to show everyone I'm not shook, I'm not this, I'm not that. But the bottom line is, yeah, Ben Whittaker has to learn how to put his punches together. He has to learn how to control fights behind his jab. He has to work on his defense and a lot of fundamentals just to be a good stand-up boxer. And if you're going to do that by trying to prove yourself, you're not going to make it. He needs fights. He's only had 9 fights. The guy he's fighting has had 30 fights. This is what I'm saying. Like a lot of people, they look at records. Oh, he's lost a few times. There's no way he can be a threat to the other guy. They've had 3-4 times the amount of fights. They're going to know things about the ring that guy could never know just by the pure volume of fights they've had. You know, you don't learn boxing by just having a pretty record. You learn boxing by coming back from adversity and having more fights and then challenging yourself. So a lot of them guys who've got 30 fights, they know a lot about the game. Like Liam Cameron has went to Australia and fought prospects and lost close decisions to them. But people just look at the boxer, oh, you lost a fight. Yeah. And now he's going back in the ring again. So he's just getting more and more experience. Yeah, what is your problem, man, with my title? You seem to have a problem with everything, Goat Lips, man. That's my title. What did I say? That's what he said. What is it you want? Like, what do you want? Forensic, like, what's your problem? Conor Benn, Ukad suspension is up. Clearly. All right, yeah, I need to fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Bloody hell, man. Flipping hell. If it's supposed to be off, yeah? If it's supposed to be off, no big deal. It's not that big a deal. Lord of mercy, man. Gosh, blimey. Yeah, like, I wouldn't take that fight. I would take it when we're ready. I would take it next year. You know what I mean? I'll let him have a couple more at least, and then I'd consider it. You know what I'd fight? I would maybe fight the Ghanaian kid. Is it Ghanaian or Nigerian? I'd fight him. I'd fight him again. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But I wouldn't be rushing to fight Liam Cameron again. And you can say, well, he should be able to beat him. Yeah, of course he should. But boxing is not that easy. If you're inexperienced, right? Boxing is not like what you guys think, man, that you're entitled to wins. It's not as simple as that, man. You're putting inexperienced fighters in with people who are experienced, and you're expecting these great, dazzling performances. It doesn't work like that. Not all the time. It don't work like that. Like who did Nigel Benn fight? Sanderline Williams. What are you talking about now? If I like, what are you talking about? I mean, to be honest, bro, I tell you what, yeah, I'm just enjoying my hangout. So for now, I like If you want to ask questions and like, man, I've got a thing, you have to put in a super chat to get a reply from that. You have to do super chat to get a reply. I think that's only fair. Yeah. Because like the whole Inquisition thing, no. You got to do super chat. You know what I mean, if I like Conor Benn, or if I am giving out facts, or if I have history on close for me, no, you got to hit the super chat to do all that. You got to do super chat. It's just not worth it. I've answered a lot of your questions already, and if you're not happy with the answer, then what do you want me to do? I've never once said Conor Benn was clean. What's your problem? I don't get people like you. I don't get people like you. If you're late to the channel, then go look up some videos. Go look up some videos if you're late. Yeah, I'd like to see it though. They said he's coming back. Old Ben Davison, but they're saying that Fraser Clark is coming back. Who should Fraser Clark come back and fight? To me, the Fraser Clark comeback is shaky, man. I don't know, man. Like that injury is just crazy. And AJ as well, man, got sparked in it. Got sparked, short right hand, took him out. Took him out. Is that chin code cracked? Souza, Fraser Clark versus Adelaide. Why do you care so much? Like, you mean, if I'm a fanboy, or if the channels, why do you care so much? Why do you care? Why do you care? I'll be honest with you. Like, I mean, I've got no problem blocking you if you're just going to become an annoyance as well. It's just going to become an annoyance. No problem blocking you. You know what I mean? Just become an annoyance there, to be honest with you, and nothing more. Not worth it. It's not worth it, bro. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Nothing you ask is worth it. You're not hitting no soup. Not worth it. Not worth it. It's not worth it. Because the regulars who are here, they'll be here regardless of what you have to say or what anyone else thinks. Yeah? It's as simple as that. And you haven't hit no super chat. So go take your goat lips. Go suck wood. I like business, you know what I mean? Take the goat lips and go suck wood. Okay? Yeah, man. Ben Whitaker. All right. Let me look at this Hamza Shearers. He'll fight for a world title in February. Maybe they're going to put a few pence more in Johnny Beck's pocket. Riyadh season, February. Hamza Shearers will fight for the world title. Well, an extension was granted until November the 11th. Looks to have hinted that a deal has been made between the two. Okay. He's going to be fighting Johnny Beck. Hey, I'm looking forward to that one. I tell you what, man, TNT better enjoy the last few days of Frank Warren. He's giving them some good fights, some good cards. You know what I mean? And yes, Joseph Parker is actually signed to Queensbury. He's got a little promotional deal. Frank got half the flipping division there. Souza, Adelaide Dakers winner should be a good enough comeback fight for Frazier. Yeah, all right, gold lips, whatever. I mean, don't chap them up too much, bro. I mean, don't chap up. I mean, you call your chap lips. That chap lips. I mean, I like Woody and Yawa with them chap lips. Them boy. I mean, Yawa Wood with chap lips, you know, running his mouth. You know what I mean, you man come in here try and flip in, be clever. I mean, let me see if I can turn it in. Yeah, I gotta take your chap lips, man. And Yam Wood, that's why you're good for. I hear that. I mean, chap lip boy. You've embarrassed yourself. In front of who did I embarrass myself? You really think people care about you? You really think people care about you? You idiot. You know what I mean? He was getting annoying though. Tell me you weren't getting annoying. Was I not cross-examining Conor earlier about him saying he was cleared? You know who you are? You're one of them people who are making all the Eggy jokes and thought you're Eggy, you're banned for life, Eggy, and all that shit. You're not going to ban him for life, bro. He's been out like of a British ring since 2022. He's going to fight again, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? He's going to fight again, and he's going to make a lot of money. Okay, so Shiraz. Okay. Can he beat Johnny Beck? What do you guys reckon? Oh dear. We'll see in it. I'm going to stop the clock on 3. I'm going to stop the clock on 3. I'm out. It's still early. I just want to see some questions if he can beat Johnny Beck or not. Can Shiraz beat Johnny Beck? Or is it too early? Souza, he says, Ammo clapped Shiraz in round 2 and he had him hurt. I don't know if he can. Ammo can dig though. You know what I mean? Ammo can dig. That's an interesting fight, man. Because what about Johnny Beck? Can Johnny Beck take this kid's power here? Did you see what he done to Tyler? He can hit. This kid can hit. Have they got a location or anything? Let me see. Okay, he wants Daniel Dubois on that show. The February show is going to be something special. So February, you're going to have Shiraz fighting for a world title and Dubois defending his IBF title. I tell you what, man, Frank ain't joking, man. Frank coming back. Frank coming back with the cards. Who's Daniel going to be fighting, man? Joseph Parker's name is in the hat. Joseph Parker deserves a shot, man. Should give Joseph Parker a shot. You know what I mean? Should give Parker a shot. I don't think they're going to put Zhang in there. Shakur versus Zubaida on that card, is it? Wow. Where'd you find that? That's not on the boxing scene article. Is that's on there as well? Damn, that's a serious card, man. That's a serious card. If you're right about that, I can't see Shakur. That's serious. Okay. Let me see. What am I doing here? Shakur versus Zubaida. Let me see if it says next year. Feb 2025. I've got a feeling Zubaida's going to duck out of that fight, though. Yep, they were saying here on Bad Left Hook, yeah. Or was it Marker? Marker Boxing, yeah. Very close to becoming a reality. And Joe Cordina, who was supposed to fight Shakur, Shakur obviously tore his tendon. He said he can't get a phone call from Eddie. Eddie's ignoring. I don't know what's happened there. But Eddie, that's a bit deep, man. You know what I mean? Two-time world champion Joe Cordina ignoring his calls. Hey, boxing's a dirty game, man. Eddie ain't got time. He's just rolling with who's hot right now. You're not even getting the courtesy call once you fall off, unless you're Anthony Joshua. No courtesy call. No courtesy call at all. Just throwing you out. No courtesy call. I don't think Matchroom is slipping. I just think Queensbury are having a good run. I mean, Matchroom got an excellent card on Saturday. I don't think they're slipping. I just think Queensbury are just like on a great run. You're on a great one, man. And we've got a new way. Got a deal with Turkey. Yeah, man. Queensbury looking pretty good. Yeah, they got the eye of the tiger. I definitely agree. Yeah. Souza says Cordina is a Mona, in his opinion. Joe's a Mona. Yeah, it's ebbs and flows, yeah, with this promoter things. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. Ebbs and flows. Like Eddie doesn't have Katie Taylor. She's over there on, is it Netflix, with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul and what's her name, Amanda. But if she wins, you know, Eddie will be looking up to set some massive fights for her if she wants to carry on. I like women's. I don't like all women's boxing. But some people hate it, innit? Some people hate it. I like some of it. Kieran says Beats, is Warren's resurgence the greatest comeback made by any promoter you've seen? It's hard to say. I haven't done a thorough check, but it's definitely up there. Definitely up there. Hey, if Fury knocks out Usyk, then yeah, you'd have to flip him, or even if he beats him. Yeah, man, they was in company's house and everything, Tony. It was looking steep. It was looking steep. I haven't seen the Chantel Cameron fight. Was she that bad, yeah? Wow. Yeah, it was. There was some bad times for Frank. There was some hard times. But Frank's had to weather the storms, man. Like from the '80s with the cartel. Now he's still weathering. Frankie boy, nah, get up, boy. So I mean, Frankie, don't give up. Yeah. That I tell you what, that February card is looking hot. Proper card. Proper card, man. But at this point here, people, it's been good. You know what I mean? Even the nutter tried to troll the chat. You know what I mean? It's been good. It's been good. Enjoyed it. Big yourself up.